So how's it working with Kobe?
It's interesting. um, you know, it's funny because I think one thing that now that I work with other athletes, I think I've been spoiled to some extent. So Kobe had everybody knows about the mama mentality, right? Everybody talks about hey mama mentality type of thing, but and everybody understands Kobe. He used to work out at 3 o'clock in the morning. He used to work out at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then stay up late and stuff like that. You hear stories on ESPN and whatnot. There's that big story about I think during the not the Dream Team but the NBA USA team. I don't know if you heard of this, where they're in Las Vegas, and I think you can probably go on Google or YouTube and find it. Where I think it was Carmelo, who was it? Carmelo, LeBron, and God,
D-
oh, and Dwayne Wade.
Wade.
Right? Have you heard the story?
Continue maybe.
Okay, yeah. So the story with about these the three of them, right? They're coming back from the club. They're in Vegas. They went out and hung out and party stuff like that, and they're coming back like at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and all I see they see KB coming down the elevator going the opposite way, right? But now, but KB isn't going out to club. He's got his shorts on, he's got his shirt on, and he's got his lifting gloves on. And they're like, "Yo, where are you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna go work out." Like 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing working out, right? So then slowly by slowly, LeBron and them realize, hey, okay, this is what makes Kobe. This is what makes him so great. That dedication to the sport, not only on the court but off the court. And I think if you go on there, then later after a week or a day or after a day or two, these three guys, along with the rest of the USA team, realize, okay, this is what it takes. We got to follow lead of Kobe. And then they called it the Breakfast Club, where all of a sudden they have the whole USA team working out at 4 or 5 in the morning. But they realized that if they had to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning, they couldn't go clubbing. So they had to put that aside because, hey, this is business. This is serious type of thing.
Wow.
And that was kind of his mentality. But the interesting part about this is that it wasn't just his mentality of his approach to the game. He expected that from everybody around him, meaning the training staff, the equipment manager, the front office people, the GM, the ticket people. It wasn't just, hey, I'm bringing my A game. I expect everybody. And if he saw that, hey, you did not bring your A game, then you're not part of the squad. You're the weak link. Um, we're gonna have to either get rid of you or you're gonna have to bring your A game, and we'll find somebody to kind of do that part. So you're always at elevated A game type of thing. So now I find that in myself, and then whatever athlete I work with, I expect that from this. So if I go work with you as an athlete, you got to when we show up in here, whether it's on a treatment table, whether it's in the weight room, I expect you to bring your A game. And I see this a lot of with even high school kids. I work with high school kids, and some kids will come in here and they want, they expect that. There was this one young kid. He's a point guard at Palos Verdes High School. He's hoping to be at UCLA in about a year or so. And one day I was working him out, and we're like, "Hey, his name's Alex. Hey, we're gonna kind of go easy today." We finished the workout, and then he stopped and looked at me. He gave me this look. He's like, "That's it? That's all we're doing?" I'm like, "Damn, all right, then let's work then. Let's keep going then," type of thing.
Wow.
So that was his thing. So if you go back also here, Kobe made a comment about that if as an athlete, if I gotta drag you into the court, right? If I gotta force you to come into the court, that's a problem in itself already. You should want to be in the court. You should want to go there, type of thing. But if I have to drag you, I have to convince you, I have to bribe you to come in, whether in the weight room, in the court, that in itself is already a problem. And that was kind of Kobe's mentality. That's kind of like the mom mentality type of thing.
Okay.
So that's what I was introduced to.